Hi, Pal candidates. Wanted to give you a different background today, and hopefully my voice is going to hold out a little bit better than it did yesterday. Um, the focus for today is a quick look at the website, just some guidance through that, and hopefully help you avoid some of the ways that the website can be confusing. So we will go first to that. And this is the front page you get to. Some of these pictures up here will be different, but for the most part, that's what you're going to see. And then you have these categories across the bottom: important announcements, getting started, returning visitors, and programs. I would just ignore most of the stuff. You can explore it on your own at some point. But the returning visitors one is one that you'll probably come back to once you begin to want to upload your work products and things like that. The real pay dirt, though, is up here, where we have home, what is PAL, candidates, programs, scores, etc. I would go right to candidates, because this is like the main page that you're going to want to use. And you'll see a number of things when you scroll down. The PAL schedule, click on that, and you'll get the schedule that I've already presented to you, I believe, in the second video. So I won't spend any more time on that. Let's see. Okay, then the second tab down, or second option down, is policies. This is really important. This is where all your important policies are located. It's extensive, but it's vital to understanding how to successfully comply with the PAL process. I covered a lot of this stuff yesterday, but here are your actual founding documents for that process. So anything related to registration policies is right here. I haven't covered that, but you can do that on your own. It's basic stuff. Assessment policies. This is the rules of assessment participation, confidentiality guidelines, confidentiality and security of materials, video recording permissions, submission requirements and condition codes, submission attestations, and then retake policy. So this is worth you going through on your own, slowly but carefully. You'll see that I have covered all the major points in the video that I presented yesterday. But there's some really important stuff for you to understand here, especially when you go to build your information for submission. You want to make sure that it's all scrubbed. Like I mentioned yesterday, you want to respect the anonymity of your subjects, get video recording permissions, all of that. So these are really important to look at. The section is nicely organized by key topic right here, with drop-down options. So I'll show you what I mean. Rules of assessment participation we looked at. Here's the document, okay? I didn't go over this in depth with you yesterday. I did highlight confirmation of originality, but this is the whole document. You can see it here. You probably just need to read through that once, or go back and read it again later to remind yourself. But that's those are the rules for participation, okay? And every single one of these has a drop-down. So we can go back. The next section is resources. This is your other top hit on the necessary things that you need to know. This is the likely page you'll visit most because it's chock full of important resources for you. It's also organized by key topic and drop-down menus. It includes the following resources: the candidate handbook and templates, the confidentiality and anonymity form, evidence charts, model consent forms, anything related to the PAL task videos, and the ePortfolio user guide and tips. There's a lot to know, but this is a great resource for you because it gives you every form and guidance that you need. So here you can see the candidate assessment handbook. I'll get into that in the next video. Confidentiality and anonymity form. I covered a little bit of that yesterday, but here it is. Here's all your stuff that you're going to need. Evidence charts, very simple. one per task. Model consent forms. So there's a district consent form, teacher consent form, parent consent form, child consent form. They're all laid out for you with an explanation. And then PalTask videos. And they guide you through what you want to be looking at. So PalTask 1 through 4 videos, and then the ePortfolio user guide and tips. So there it is. I think, this is so back to this candidates page. There are other resources here, requesting alternative arrangements, all about registration and submission, all about scoring, and frequently asked questions. But these top 3 right here are the things that you're going to be paying most attention to and probably needing to return to again and again. So that's what I've got on the website. I can go back to the main page here. The rest of it, believe me, a lot of these links here, what is PAL is basic, that's the task I've already explained. Programs has to do with the different types of programs that teachers like yourself or administrators like yourself can take. And a lot of these links, when you click on them, they go to parts that I've already explained to you. So I think if you just pay attention to the candidates tab, you're going to be all set. Returning visitors is where you'll go when you want to do, upload work products, for example. That's key. Getting started just is how you register. Access to handbook and templates just takes you right to the candidate page. So you can see it's got multiple entry points, but it really all funnels down to that main candidates page, and the other stuff is sort of supplemental information. All right, I hope that's helpful to you. As usual, please send me feedback about how these are working for you. If you need more information, different kinds of information, better lighting. I mixed it up today, hoping that it was going to be a little bit more pleasant to look at rather than the office space. But that's what I've got. I look forward to hearing from you, and until next time.